Hello and welcome to the Joystick Drift Podcast, episode 10. Today, we are going to be doing our Game Awards predictions slash just going through every category and voting. We might not necessarily agree on what we're going to vote for, but I'm casting my own votes, and that's kind of how I'm going through everything. So who knows? We're also going to talk about what could be at the Game Awards, because a new Mario movie trailer got rated today, which means that maybe there's a new Mario movie trailer there. Talk about that. And all the other usual shenanigans. But before we get into that, I am going to take like 30 seconds of your time to plug our social media. You can follow us on Instagram at the Joystick Drift Podcast. And that's it. And you can listen on Spotify at the Joystick Drift Podcast, and listen here on YouTube at the Joystick Drift Podcast. I know, shocker, big crazy. So yeah, we're doing all kinds of cool stuff here on YouTube too. So yeah, that's all I got. Melina, you weren't here with us last week, which was kind of a shame because we talked about Zelda without you.
I know.
But
and it was my birthday last week.
Yeah, and we did wish you a happy birthday, so
yeah.
That's
okay though. I had a lot of fun. I went to Vegas, so it was great.
Nice. Welcome back from Vegas, because you totally have gone.
Yeah.
To Vegas. You've totally come back from Vegas when we're recording this episode.
Yeah.
So how are you doing? What have you been playing? All the usual questions we ask. Go for it.
So I haven't been playing much on my Oculus recently. I haven't really played on my Switch. Although I did have a game night with my coworkers, so that was nice. But yeah, I've been playing a lot on my phone on Cookie Run Kingdom.
Hey, mobile gaming is still gaming. Okay,
so but it's so addicting.
It still counts.
It's so addicting. It's a gacha game, so like you pull like to get cookies and stuff. So I pulled 3 ancient cookies in one day. I thought that was cool. So
I don't know what that means, but it sounds cool.
Well, so for any of you that play Cookie Run Kingdom, you know what I'm talking about. And I've spent way too much money on it. So
me with Fortnite, honestly.
Exactly. So you can't judge me. You've done that with Fortnite. I'm sure our friends have done it with Genshin.
Probably.
If
I had to guess. Yeah, most likely. So yeah.
But yeah.
Is that all?
Yeah.
All right, Alex, what about you? How you been? What have you been playing? All that stuff?
Well, I finished Bayonetta. And all I gotta say is, she's a Nintendo waifu.
Yeah, that's true. It's never been up for debate. That's always been a thing since day one.
I've also been playing Overwatch 2.
Ooh, how's that going?
Well, let's just say I don't know how to play anyone else besides Reaper.
If it makes you feel any better, I don't know how to play anyone who's not Soldier 76. And that's like the default basic character. So.
And I don't know how to play anybody.
I go with Reaper because he looks like Revan.
Oh, that's
true. And also the shotguns are really good with tanks, and no one knows how to kill tanks in that game, I swear.
No, they really don't.
But I've also been playing Fortnite, and I finally got the Golden Gwen Stacy and Golden Anime Girl skin.
Oh my
what
God.
A tryhard. Although I'm...
And now I don't have to play Fortnite for a while.
Are you going to do the event? The season ender event in December?
If there's any benefit, then yeah.
I mean, there usually is. Like, they'll give you some kind of free cosmetic. You might as well do it, because what's kind of stupid is once the event is over, like, it triggers at a certain time and you just can't get into normal Battle Royale. And then they shut down the servers until the next season starts, which is usually a day. Like, it'll go, like, if if it starts at noon on a Saturday, the servers will be back up by Sunday morning at like 4 a.m.
Wow, one day.
And
Yeah, I know. So long to go without Fortnite. God forbid you play something other than Fortnite. Whoa.
All the 12-year-olds.
I've also been working on my other podcast, the Great Geek Podcast. And I said something so controversial in the gaming community that it's giving me hate comments, and I love it because it's giving me content to work with. And that's why Nick thrives on hate comments.
It's true.
Either way, you're still getting comments, so the algorithm's going to put you out there. And plus, the hate comments are just a way to give you more content.
Exactly. Hate comments never mean anything, unless you're so incredibly off base.
Or you're new to the internet.
That's true. Those are the very few people who actually, like, people who are like, oh, they're leaving mean comments on my YouTube video. Yeah, okay, there's probably some 12-year-old with his mom's iPhone leaving a nasty comment on your Sonic Frontiers video. You'll be fine. You'll survive.
And they probably use their dad's TV that they had nothing to do with as a reason, oh, this is why I play Xbox or stuff like that.
My dad actually works for Microsoft. He's the CEO of Microsoft. He'll get your account banned if you don't delete this video. My dad will ban your account. Okay?
Do it. I don't even
and my
play
uncle
Xbox.
works at Nintendo, so and my uncle told me that Tears of the Kingdom is coming out tomorrow, actually. So
my dad's the CEO of Microsoft. He'll get your Xbox account banned. Do it. I don't play Xbox.
My dad's the CEO of Twitter. He's destroying. He's destroying the platform.
Oh, are you XSA12 or disappointment or disappointment 218?
Both actually.
So,
I am the collective consciousness of those two robotic programs.
So Nick, how's your day going? What have you been playing?
No cap. So I guess
you can't say that.
Okay, here. No cap.
There we go.
I've been playing. I succumbed to the hype, and I bought and played a little bit of Sonic Frontiers.
Oh.
And all I have to say is it is not a great game.
Ooh.
It was overhyped.
And I'm not gonna listen. If you can find enjoyment out of Sonic Frontiers, that is great. I am so glad that you can do that. I cannot find any semblance of joy.
Ooh.
There is a lot wrong with the game, in my opinion, and I might make a video about it. It might already be out at this point. I don't know. But like, the controls are so wonky. The graphics on Switch are not great, which honestly, if you're a Switch-only player like I am, that's never been an issue, because that's just how it is when you get games on the Switch. They're going to look a little bit worse than the other consoles just because of how much power the Switch has. Which, by the way, side tangent, Switch Pro 2023, I'm calling it right now, because the Pokemon devs are working on something for next gen, and Shigeru Miyamoto himself, during their last financial briefing, talked about next gen hardware. So 2023, calling it, sticking to my guns.
You
anyway,
make a bet on that?
But you know what?
No, there's already one bet going on here, and I don't need to hurt myself even more with another bet.
You know what that hardware announcement was? They're moving
the Nintendo
away.
3DS XL.
No, they're no longer going to make consoles.
Oh my god.
They're actually, you know what? They're gonna make the Nintendo Stick. It's like a Fire Stick. But it just sticks in your TV.
They're pulling off a Sega. They're no longer making hardware. No more consoles.
Could you imagine? That would be so sad.
How bad
The same company that brought consoles back into America, video games back into America after the video game crash in 1983, is no longer making consoles.
They would have to suffer something worse than the Wii U to do that. Because that was the big cry when the Wii U wasn't doing great. They were like, well, Nintendo should just stick to making software, because it's not their games that are bad. It's just the console that's bad. Which, to an extent, is true.
You know what? You know what? This will be the idea that brings them their failure. Switch VR.
Okay.
But it could work, though.
Wait. I was just
The
about to
Virtual
say,
Boy.
how bad would it be if they got into the VR game? Because the PlayStation has done it. And who else has done it? Or is that
Nintendo already did it.
Meta did it with the Oculus.
Nintendo already
or like Facebook.
Nintendo already tried with virtual
that's not
headset.
real VR, Alex.
Yeah.
The Labo doesn't count as VR. That's
I was
not
not talking about the
where
Labo.
you gotta hold the box to your head. That doesn't count.
I'm not talking about the Nintendo.
If you're talking about an
Labo.
older
the Virtual Boy?
console,
I'm talking about the Virtual Boy.
No, that doesn't count. We're
Well,
not
that just-
counting that.
Straight up
AK
almost killed people.
aka VR32.
Exactly. We're not gonna count that. Okay. We have new technology.
They gotta try
now. It's
real
2022.
The fact that was not real VR, it was just putting the game right up to your eyes.
As if that's good for you.
Like Nintendo was like, you know what, Japan's gamers, and they already play up close to the TV. Americans play on the couch, far away from their TV. Let's give America
Get them closer to the TV.
Let's give America a sample of what gamers in Japan do. Just have the game right close to your eyes in red and black.
Bruh.
Do you want to die? Yes.
I mean,
yeah,
hey,
anyway.
it wouldn't be the first time they sent people to the hospital.
That's true.
And another company followed that idea.
Was it Microsoft?
No,
Or no, it would have been Sony.
This company called Tiger Electronics, they made the R Zone. And what it was okay. Tiger has like a trademark way they make games.
Badly?
Just LCD screens with fixed images that resemble the idea of movement and a fixed background. So the background doesn't move. It's just the characters that just move at 1 frame a second.
That's really slow.
Yeah, and they have it up close. And when Nintendo released the Virtual Boy, they released something similar, which was my dog's barking.
Well, too bad.
And it wasn't like goggles. It was basically just having the game over your head and having a reflective piece of glass that you look into. It was essentially that, and it was in red and black. And
That's so weird.
when I saw that, I was like, good lord. They actually did something like this. This gives more...
Yes.
This causes more headaches and eye strains than the Virtual Boy.
Yeah.
And it does it instantly.
Yeah. But hey, yeah, Sonic Frontiers, bad game, in my opinion. It's, well, maybe not bad game, but just not super enjoyable for me. There's a lot of control issues, graphic issues. My biggest gripe is that every time I want to look at the map, I have to, like, press minus to open the big map. There's no, like, little mini-map circle in the corner like there is in Breath of the Wild, you know, where you can actually kind of see what's immediately around you. You have to actually open the big map, and it's really dumb. And I'm just not having fun with it. I'm going to finish the first zone just to give it a fair shake, and if I don't like it after that, I'll either shelve it forever or take it to GameStop and take the $33 they're going to give me for it. So that's where I've been with that. Honestly, been enjoying Persona 5 a lot more. I'm getting a lot farther into Persona 5. And listen, you can call me basic. Makoto is my waifu, though. And I will die on that hill, okay?
Hey, Sega, you know what Sonic game you should release? Sonic and the Black Knight HD.
No.
No.
I really want to play that game again. I don't want to plug in my Wii U.
Another big problem with Sonic Frontiers is they didn't make a new engine for Sonic Frontiers. They're using the same Sonic engine, but they're trying to do something completely different than what they've done before. So, like, and they're like, well, don't compare it to Breath of the Wild. This is not Breath of the Wild. And it's like, okay, well, you have your equivalent of Koroks. You have your equivalent of the Hestu with the maracas, who gives you upgrades if you bring back the Korok equivalent. They'll give you better attack and defense and all that. You have essentially shrines that you have to go find and collect keys from to move on. And every time you unlock a piece of the map, you get a nice little ancient doo-doo-doo little chime. So it sounds like it's Breath of the Wild. And you unlock parts of the map, sections at a time. Also sounds like Breath of the Wild. So to say don't compare it to Breath of the Wild is a really, I guess, asinine thing to say because everyone's going to do it anyway. But also the director of the game came out and said, well, this is just really a global playtest. Sonic Frontiers really is just like a global playtest. We're taking everything into consideration and, you know, we're keeping all of that in mind. And I'm like, so I paid $60 to be a part of a playtest?
That's what I was about to say.
I don't think so. I don't think that's going to fly. But yeah, like I said, if you get enjoyment from Sonic Frontiers, great. It's just not for me. I don't think Sonic games in general are for me because I wasn't really into colors. I didn't really care for Sonic Mania, and now I don't really care for Sonic Frontiers. So maybe that's just a Sonic thing, and that's just me. I do really love the movies, though. Both movies are fantastic, and Sonic Prime comes out on Netflix, and I'm really looking forward to that. So
I'll agree that not every Sonic game is great or amazing, but
Sonic 06.
But I think we can agree that there have been some awesome animated scenes.
Oh, yes.
For
the
example,
animation and, like...
But wait, for example, the amazing opening to Sonic Unleashed. Gorgeous. Have you seen that?
Is that the one, where he goes on the ship and he's, like, supersonic fighting all the robots? Yeah, I have seen that one. That is really good.
What happened to the team that did that? Like, where are they? Where did they go?
And, like, Reach for the Stars, the opening song for Sonic Colors.
The opening for Sonic Colors.
So good.
I love it.
Sega's not known for making something great and then making a successor to it that is also great or even better. That's not what they're known for.
True.
They're known for making something great, releasing something mediocre, releasing something trash. But I still want to play Sonic and the Black Knight again. I love that game growing up.
You can tell when Sega needs a fat paycheck to fund the next Sonic game because they just repackage and re-put out Sonic 1, 2, and 3 again. Like, they put out Sonic Origins this year, and I'm like, homie, that is just Sonic 1, 2, and 3 put back together, and you're charging like $30 for that. You must need some money bad.
I already have a Sega Genesis with Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
I'm calling it right now. Sonic Frontiers is going to be on sale for $30 on Black Friday.
Ooh.
Like, which by the time this episode comes out, those sales will have already come out. But I think it's going to be on sale. There's always that one game, that new game that just does not perform well, and they want to get it off shelves and they mark it down.
Although, okay,
so
for Black Friday stuff, this is not really like game related because it doesn't necessarily happen with games as much, at least to my knowledge. But Black Friday in general for like other stuff, like for furniture, things like that. Technically, you're still paying the same regular price that it was. They just raised it up a little bit beforehand, and then they marked it down back to its regular price, so you think you're getting a deal. And I'm like, that's fucked up.
So you mean the pricing model at Kohl's 24/7? Where they mark it up by like $5 and then give you a $5 discount, so it's actually just retail price, but you're like, oh my gosh, I'm saving 20% off.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa!
It's really
I hate when people do that.
Also, you have
I will say, there are two games that are there are two games that I really hope go on sale for Black Friday. It's Fire Emblem Three Hopes, which is it's Fire Emblem Warriors Three Hopes, and then Persona 5 Strikers. They're both like Age of Calamity Warrior style games. I am really looking forward to playing Strikers because I'm loving Persona 5 so much. And also Fire Emblem Three Hopes, I'll get to it once I play Three Houses, and then I'll play Fire Emblem Engage probably after Tears of the Kingdom comes out, because once the new year rolls around, I'm going to buckle down and I'm going to buy a hand grip for my 3DS XL so I can actually sit and play it for longer than 5 minutes without getting carpal tunnel. And I'm going to play Majora's Mask 3D. I'm going to finish Ocarina of Time 3D. I'm going to play through Hyrule Warriors, Link's Awakening, and Breath of the Wild before Tears of the Kingdom comes out. So that's 5 Zelda games before May. So that's like one game a month.
Hey, Nick, should we race each other?
I'm probably
in all the games or just Breath of the Wild?
In all of them. Like, make the list. It's like we have to start with this game and go in this order, and we have to finish them before the release date.
See, I feel like I have an unfair advantage because I'm like, I wouldn't say a quarter of the way through Ocarina of Time. I'm a decent way into Hyrule Warriors and Link's Awakening. I just need to finish both of them. And Breath of the Wild, I need to finish my 3-heart run so that I can unlock Master Mode on that profile and do that over again. So, I don't know. I'm looking forward to playing Breath of the Wild again, especially like playing that and then going right into Tears of the Kingdom. I can't wait.
You know what? While you guys enjoy doing that, I will hop in on your race, but I'm just going to play the original Legend of Zelda on the Nintendo.
Do it.
Oh my god.
But you got to play it on the original NES. You can't play it on the Switch.
I'm not.
Switch Online.
Well, can I at least use an HDMI NES?
Yes.
Okay, because it's still hardware. It's still original hardware. It's just so that way I can plug it into an HDMI. Because if I were to go original NES, I would have to grab my top loader, which is only modded for AV out, and I'm not going through a process just to plug an AV cable into an HDMI out when I have an HDMI NES.
Understandable. I think in playing these Zelda games, I'm going to try to do a video series reviewing and talking about each of them. Something like Road to Tears of the Kingdom or something. So, because I just want to... It's the Zelda year. I got to get into the Zelda hype as I'm going.
You know what would be funny, though?
So, if Tears of the Kingdom got delayed?
No, that would be very upsetting.
I would genuinely die. I would pass away. I'd be like, all right, bye.
If I end up being the original Legend of Zelda on NES and you guys are still on your own, I'm going to plug in Zelda 2, The Adventure Link.
No, you got to play all 3 CDI games.
Okay, first of all, I don't even have a CDI, okay? In fact,
I'll get one.
I'll go on eBay right now to find a Magnavox CDI.
You do that. We can start voting for categories, because some of these first categories are super easy to breeze through, and we have nothing to say about them.
So,
first category. Best esports event. The choices are EVO 2022, 2022 League of Legends World Championship, PGL Major Antwerp 2022, the 2022 Mid-Season Invitational, and Valorant Champions 2022. Do I feel like giving a win to the League of Legends players?
No.
Or do we think Arcane was win enough?
I think Arcane was win enough.
Yeah, I think Arcane was win enough.
Yeah, I was gonna vote for Valorant.
Yeah, I'll vote for Valorant.
Because it's entertaining to watch.
I haven't played Valorant ever since my computer just stopped deciding to run it.
But no, it's entertaining to
I've
watch.
never played it ever. Best esports coach.
What? I don't even know who these people are.
Yeah, I don't even. I'm just gonna pick a random one. This dude's name is Robert. Oh no, he's in FaZe Clan. Never mind, I can't vote for him.
Who has the
This
best?
dude plays a game called LOL, Dong Bin. Or I'm sorry, Go Dong Bin. I'm gonna vote for him because it has LOL in the title somewhere.
It has LOL in the title.
Best
Where are you
esports
finding all
team.
these?
If you go to show notes or if you just go to thegameawards.com, you can vote for the nominees in the categories.
Wait.
And I went all the way. I went all the way to the bottom, and we're working our way up to Game of the Year. We're not going to start with Game of the Year because that's what everyone's here for. Although everyone already knows what I'm going to vote for.
Oh my god. I have to sign in
Best
to vote?
esports team. I'm just. I used my Twitter to sign in. Just so my votes actually count.
I lost a lot. I haven't watched FaZe Clan like in a while.
Gen G. Where's LOL? I want to vote for LOL again. I'll vote for the LA Thieves. The COD players need something since it's going to get taken off of PlayStation soon.
I don't know about
big
that.
Bad Microsoft is going to make it exclusive.
Okay, I don't think
Best
Microsoft
esports
is that.
athlete.
What?
Oh, there's LOL again. Ooh, there's 2 from LOL.
Oh my god.
Oh, LOL is League of Legends. I'm an idiot.
Bruh, you're so...
I'm giving the League of Legends players a win. No.
Oh my god, you're so stupid.
It's okay. I've already prescribed to voting for LOL.
Prescribed?
I'll give my vote to Faker. I don't know anything about esports. These were always the hardest categories to vote in.
Best esports game.
Okay, this one I can vote in. Counter-Strike, so CS:GO, Dota 2, League of Legends, Rocket League, or Valorant.
I say Rocket League. I like Rocket League the most
go
out
Rocket
of these
League.
games. I don't like... I stopped playing Counter-Strike a while ago. I sucked at it.
I also would say most of these are like high-intense action games, so I'm going to give my vote to Rocket League just because they're being different. And I give them... most anticipated game. We all know what we're voting for.
Wait, okay, yeah.
The options are Final Fantasy XVI. I don't know what number that is.
16.
16. Hogwarts Legacy, Resident Evil 4, Starfield, or The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
No, they put Resident Evil 4 in there. I know.
Melina.
No
you have to vote
Fantasy
for Tears of the
7.
Kingdom because if it wins, then we could get a new trailer.
I know.
And Nintendo could finally show us more stuff. You gotta vote for Tears of the Kingdom.
Well, at least there's no Final Fantasy 7 remake type game in this.
Wait. Let me pull up the category on my computer, and then we can like decide. How'd you get to it? By the way,
Vote.
In fact, I want to see.
because I clicked on. Show
I did.
notes.
Yeah, the link should be in there. And then you just do
view all
you go to
categories.
nominees. Yeah. The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the
At
Kingdom.
the bottom, so I'm just gonna skip
Oh,
to
let
where
me do
we are.
share.
Okay, so most anticipated game. Oh my,
Okay,
bro.
I'll keep that up.
Okay, not gonna lie. Okay, this isn't like my top anticipated, but I am pretty excited for Hogwarts Legacy. I just want to put that out there.
Yeah.
Like,
Let's be honest. What do we
cool.
think? What do we think is going to win this category, realistically?
I don't know because I love Resident Evil 4. Like I'm so loyal to Leon, bro.
It has to be Tears of the Kingdom. There's no way Tears of the Kingdom does not win this category. Finally, after like 3 years.
Wait a minute. I figured it out, guys.
Well,
Because I
Are you
logged
gonna
in,
make
I
two
logged-
accounts and vote for one on each?
No. Because I logged in with my Twitch account. I can log in again with my Twitter account and vote for both.
I haven't
But
voted
then
for
but then it cancels out.
Dang, I haven't
What do
voted.
you mean?
Yeah, your vote they would stay the same.
Doesn't matter. I voted for both. At least I'm happy.
Yeah, I gotta take it to Tears of the Kingdom. It's so cool and satisfying to see this game finally on, like, with an actual title and an actual art, and it's not just the sequel to The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild with a screen cap from the trailer. Like, it's real, it's official, and that's exciting. And that's why Loki. Okay, Melina, I can tell you about the bet now.
Oh, tell me.
Since we got to most anticipated game.
Tell me.
So last year, my bet was if there's no Breath of the Wild 2 news, which there wasn't, I won't eat Chick-fil-A for a month. But especially now that I've seen the lineup of most anticipated games, I'm feeling really good about Tears of the Kingdom. And if it wins, I think Nintendo will drop another trailer. But if they don't, and there's nothing new Tears of the Kingdom at the Game Awards 2022, I will not eat Chick-fil-A until May 12th, 2023.
Until it comes out.
I will not eat Chick-fil-A until that game comes out.
Damn. Okay,
Is
so
it-
wait.
That's how confident I am that they're going to drop something new.
Is your bet based off of the fact that if they win or not, or if something new comes out or not?
It's based off the fact if we get any new information, like a new trailer, a new screenshot, of that.
No, I
because
think you should base it off if they win or not.
I've already made the bet on the Zelda episode, and I already locked it in. So I have to keep it as that. I can't alter it. But I will say, last year the Game Awards got 85 million viewers, which is more than any Nintendo Direct ever.
This one will
and
be
I think
easy.
if Nintendo really wants to showcase that Tears of the Kingdom is different from Breath of the Wild and give me a justifiable reason to drop another $60, they'll put it in front of 85 plus million people. And I'm not saying it's going to be like a big 4-minute story trailer. It could be like a 1.5-minute gameplay trailer that is just gameplay. And they're like, here, look, you can freeze things and you can climb up and reverse and go through the mountains and all that stuff. So We'll see. That's my most anticipated game, but everybody already knows that.
So
I don't know what to vote for, to be honest.
Best adaptation. This is another hard one.
No, this is not a hard one. I say Sonic 2.
I'm sorry.
I'm going Sonic 2.
I'm torn between Sonic 2 and Arcane. Because listen, Cyberpunk Edgerunners was really good. Oh, by the way, for those watching or listening and not following along, I'll link the nominees list in the description so you can follow along. I probably should have said that a while ago. But in Best Adaptation, we have Arcane, Cyberpunk Edgerunners, The Cuphead Show, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and Uncharted. Shout out to The Cuphead Show for getting there, by the way. That's a big accomplishment for them. It's a big accomplishment for everyone here, by the way. Even to be nominated or recognized in the Game Awards at all is a really big deal. Now, I'm really torn between Arcane and Sonic 2.
I chose Sonic 2.
Because Arcane was such a phenomenal show.
Okay.
Like, it was so good.
So, I'm gonna be honest, I have not seen Arcane. And out of all of these, I've
only
seen
watch
Sonic.
You should watch Arcane. It is I think it is genuinely one of the best shows on Netflix. Just in general.
I have an idea.
Cyberpunk was good.
I have an idea for a game that might be in next Game Awards.
Tears of the Kingdom?
No, I mean next.
Because we all know that's getting nominated for Game of the Year.
No, like the Game Awards for most anticipated game.
Oh, like going into 2024?
Yeah, I have an idea.
Mario Kart 9.
Oh my god.
And don't facepalm at me.
Uh-oh.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Is that a thing?
Yes, it's a confirmed thing.
Is that confirmed?
Yes.
For 2024?
It's announced to be next winter. So
next winter,
So between December 2023 or February 2024.
They might put it in the December slot like they're doing with Crisis Core this year. It's a possibility. I would love to see it launch us alongside a PlayStation 5 Slim, though.
This is a huge game coming out. It's like more of a successor to Final Fantasy VII Remake because the story is not complete yet.
I mean, I guess that's true.
And I know it. You know why I know it? Because I played the original. Because I have no life.
That's true.
I played the whole thing of Final Fantasy VII, 3 discs, and I had to upload my YouTube. I beat Sephiroth first try, and I had it on my main gaming account, but I deleted that channel for reasons that are pretty much reasonable.
Why must I choose between Arcane and Sonic? I don't want to. I want to vote for both.
Okay, wait. So here's the thing. Even though I haven't seen Arcane, I'm going to vote for it. And I'm going to say why. I've only heard great things about it. Great opening song, actually, from Imagine Dragons.
Yes.
I think.
I know. We love it.
And I say this because even though we were annoyed to crap with that one Imagine Dragon song for that one class. I have found new love for the band with this song. So, and I can hear it so many times and it won't be annoying for me, to be honest, because it's a great.
Oh, same. It's a banger.
Oh yeah, because everybody uses it for really cool like anime montage like things.
Right.
And it fits so well.
I want to vote. Okay, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is like, personally on my subjective list, that is my favorite movie I've seen all year. Like out of the new 2022 movies I've seen, Sonic is number 1.
Nice.
And that's why I want to vote for it. And I feel like my devotion to this movie has to come full circle by voting for it. So I'm going to vote for Sonic. But Arcane is amazing, and I cannot wait for season 2. I think it also has some of the best visual storytelling that I've seen in a show in a long time, and that's part of why I love it so much. But I am gonna go with Sonic the Hedgehog.
Ooh, Can I
crap.
introduce the next category?
Yes, because I accidentally closed it.
Oh, okay. So the next category is best debut indie. So these are indie games.
Never heard of any of these.
I know. There's Neon
I've never
White,
played a single one of these.
Norco, Stray, which I know about, Tunic, and
Which
Vampire
looks like a Legend of
Survivors.
Zelda knockoff.
Tunic is on the
Okay,
Switch,
Tunic
actually,
looks
I
more
think.
like an homage to Zelda. And I think Tunic should be appreciated for that, which is why I'm going to vote for it.
I'm gonna vote for Stray because it was actually a good game.
No, don't vote for Stray here because it's up for Game of the Year.
I'll do a Vampire Survivors.
But it's just for this category. Hello.
I'm doing
I
Vampire
know.
Survivors because it looks fun.
I just don't want there to be another Last of Us where it sweeps. Like, I'm not saying Stray is going to sweep like Last of Us
Look,
did.
What the
I
heck?
think, no, I just think Stray will get this category and that's it. But I think it should get this category.
Why do I see a character from Mob Psycho?
Oh, Content Creator of the Year. Carl Jacobs, Ludwig, Nibelian, Nobru, and QT Cinderella. I'm going to vote for Carl Jacobs because he's one of Mr. Beast's friends.
Oh, I'm gonna vote for
And
Ludwig.
I'm voting
Don't
for Carl.
watch anyone else.
Ludwig, the first thing I thought of is one of the Koopalings.
Okay,
Yeah,
I already know
that's what I was
I'm
gonna say.
So the next one's best multiplayer. There's Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Multiverses, Overwatch 2, Splatoon 3, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge.
I'm going to vote for Splatoon 3 because I don't... Listen.
I've only played Overwatch 2 on this list, and it sucks.
Hold on. I know this is going to completely contradict something I say as we get further down this list. I think Splatoon 3 should win solely for the fact that it sold 8 million copies in the first month.
Wow, holy shit.
That's impressive.
Like, I don't think you have a bad game if you sell 8 million in the first month.
Overwatch 2 sucks.
It's true. Multiverses, I think, is one of the only genuine competitors to Splatoon.
It has Ultra
I just wish it was on
Shaggy.
Switch.
It has Shaggy, which is Ultra Instinct. So
Oh my gosh.
I know the devs did
I'm
talk about
Shaggy,
bringing
okay?
multiverses to
I kept
Switch.
getting called Shaggy in college. I might as well remain that way. I can't vote
Best
Overwatch.
sports/racing.
Okay,
I skipped that one and I went to best sim/strategy.
I'm voting.
I'm
for
just gonna
Splatoon
vote for
3.
Gran Turismo 7 because frick FIFA and NBA.
I prefer
Those games
racing
do
games
not get
more.
to keep.
I prefer racing games because that way I have a reason to drift off the road and get a DUI.
So in the next category,
Best sim strategy. Oh, bro.
2
2-point campus game of the year. 2-point campus game of the year. I mean, I'm gonna vote for Mario plus Rabbids because I've heard only good things.
I was gonna say I voted for Mario plus Rabbids.
I'm voting Mario plus.
Because
Rabbids.
listen, if I don't know any of the games, but there's a Nintendo game in the category,
come
I'm gonna
on!
default to the Nintendo game.
Why? Best family.
Best family game, dude. Nintendo sweep in the family category.
Holy crap! For our listeners and viewers out there, it's Kirby and the Forgotten Land, Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga, Mario plus Rabbids: Sparks of Hope, Nintendo Switch Sports, and Splatoon 3.
So
I'm not voting for Nintendo Switch Sports.
Neither
it's
will
not
I.
happening. That
I
game is
haven't even
bad.
played it.
it was overhyped. Wii Sports is still so much better.
Wii Sports will always be superior. It's
wait,
just a fact.
Is Kirby and the Forgotten Land the open world Kirby game?
Yeah.
I don't know. I played one.
I've
Kirby
only
game.
heard I've only heard great things about it. I'm honestly torn between Lego Star Wars and throwing a vote to Kirby. I haven't played Kirby, but I've only heard great things about
I
it.
haven't played it either, but any Kirby game I've played before has always been amazing. At least
I'm gonna drop my vote for Kirby, honestly.
I'm gonna drop my vote for Lego Star Wars.
Of course you are.
That's fair.
Look,
if
I
I had
haven't
actually
played-
finished Lego Star Wars, maybe I would.
The only
vote
game
for
I
it.
played on this list is Switch Sports, and that wasn't that good.
guys, okay, I've never played it before, but best fighting game, I'm giving it to JoJo's.
Hey yo, JoJo's sweep in best fighting game. For we really need to get better about reading off all the games on the list.
I know. DNF Duel, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, All-Star Battle R, The King of Fighters, number, I don't know that, Multiverses.
I already got my
and
vote.
15, I think?
Sifu.
I'm voting Multiverse because it has Ultra Instinct Shaggy.
I just voted for JoJo's.
I'm going JoJo's for the meme.
The meme, yeah.
We only pretty much voted for
best
the meme.
Let's go!
Oh.
Best role-playing game. Elden Ring, Live Alive, Pokemon Legends Arceus, Triangle Strategy, and Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I don't even have to debate. I am voting for Xenoblade 3 in every category it's in.
What are you talking
because
about?
It is an amazing game.
I'm kidding. I've never played any of these games.
Here's the thing. We all know that Elden Ring is going to get Game of the Year, okay? It's either going to be Elden Ring or God of War is going to get Game of the Year. Xenoblade 3 doesn't have a chance for Game of the Year. Spoiler, it's nominated, which is honestly big enough deal.
Colin doesn't
for
need
me personally.
Colin would not need a second for this.
Colin would vote for Elden Ring.
Yeah,
He's told me this on multiple occasions.
I would want
He thinks Elden Ring is better than Breath of the Wild.
What?
Okay, hey, don't say anything. I still haven't voted. I'm deciding between Pokemon Legends Arceus or Xenoblade Chronicles 3, because I played
Alex. I'm begging you on my hands and knees. Vote for Xenoblade 3. It needs every single vote.
Don't forget, I'm voting Final Fantasy 7.
It needs to get Best RPG. Because Elden Ring's going to take everything else. Xenoblade needs to win at least one thing.
Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Let's go.
All right, guys.
Best Action Adventure. Oh.
Alex, do you want to read these?
I'll give it...
Okay. A Plague Tale Requiem. A God of War Ragnarok. Horizon Forbidden West, Stray, and Tunic. Because I'm voting for God of War Ragnarok.
I'm gonna go Horizon Forbidden West.
And Atreus, you're about to be put up for adoption by Kratos.
I'm gonna go for a Plague Tale.
Dude, Atreus is being of a pest of a son.
Hey, no spoilers for God of War.
Well, technically,
Right.
he's always been a pest to Kratos.
Okay, we all know what this is going to be.
Best action game.
Bayonetta 3, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Neon White, Sifu, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
And I voted Bayonetta 3.
Bayonetta 3.
Could you imagine? If Bayonetta 3,
like I mentioned earlier.
Could you imagine if Bayonetta 3 won Best Action Game after all of the controversy that went on with it?
That's the funny part.
It will. I bet you. It will.
It's got to do it.
Wait, is it out already?
Best
I
VR.
pre-ordered this. Okay, wait.
Beat Saber ain't on here. Well, it's obviously not.
Best VR/AR games: After the Fall, Among Us VR, Bone Lab, Moss Book 2, and Red Matter 2. I pre-ordered Among Us VR. I didn't even realize it was already out, so that's what I'm gonna be playing this week.
Your vote's looking a little sus, Melina.
I already saw gameplay on it, and there was a little kid screaming and crying because he was being chased down by the imposter.
Oh my god.
Dude, Among Us VR turns it into a horror game, honestly.
Literally, so my vote is going for that.
Okay, so innovation in accessibility, we got As Dusk Falls, God of War Ragnarok, Return to Monkey Island, The Last of Us Part 1, wow, and The Quarry. I vote God of War Ragnarok.
You mean The Last of Us Part 1 remake, like number 5? I feel like The Last of Us 1 is always in the Game Awards. Like, I've seen it here every year.
I vote God of War Ragnarok.
The only games I recognize are God of War, The Last of Us.
I don't know what to vote here. This is a hard category.
Oh, God.
Wait, okay. Alex, you're getting ahead of the game. Okay, we haven't even voted
Yeah, you're going too far ahead.
You guys did that to me.
Okay,
I'm going to say God of War.
Yeah,
I want to vote God of War.
Okay.
I'm ready to move on to the next category.
Support. Oh, now we know
Fortnite.
Why. There's Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy, which
14.
14, Fortnite, and No Man's Sky.
Fortnite.
I
make a case for Fortnite.
I play Fortnite. That's the only game on here I play. But Final Fantasy 14, it's Final Fantasy, so I kind of want to go for that, but I haven't played it.
So
here's the thing.
I
think Epic does such a good job with upkeep on Fortnite.
Does it?
Between, when they screw up and there's a bug in the game, like at the beginning of the season we're in right now, there was a huge bug that was affecting everyone, and they gave you free stuff for it. They said, we fixed it, sorry it was a bug, and we gave everyone free stuff. And I think that in and of itself is great. They're doing regular content drops. They've got the new fresh collabs. They like Dragon Ball, Rick and Morty. They got the Star Wars collab. Like
Spider-Man.
I think, yeah, they got multiple Spider-Man skins. They're really doing a lot of stuff with Marvel. Like I think Fortnite has just reached a completely different level where they can like pull from all of the different Disney IPs, and they can pull from all these different anime IPs, and they got like DC stuff, and they got Rick and Morty, and like they just kind of have their hands in everything. And I think that is great. And it's actually a really fun game too. But I'm a little biased because I've put 200 hours into Fortnite this year.
Nick, you'll be interested in the next category.
Wait, I haven't voted yet!
You're slow.
Well, because he talked so long about Fortnite, I wanted to talk about what I'm voting for. I'm voting for Destiny 2.
We have to make, like, we have to all be like, okay, I'm ready to move on, and then we can move on.
Now we're doing that.
So that way we stop spoiling, what's in each category.
Okay, I'm voting for Destiny 2 because the short time that I was, like, while we were in Orlando, my roommate had an Xbox, and she let me play on it, and I played Destiny 2, with my other friends, and I actually I liked the gameplay, I liked the mechanics, I liked playing with other players. Like there were so many people on it, and it's still very active. Like there was a time where they put in a new like updated like story and like area, and the servers all filled up and I couldn't get in. It was
I never played I only played Destiny 1, and I quit.
Yeah, me
too.
too.
Soon
after.
2 is really good.
And
but yeah.
After Destiny, I switched to Titanfall.
Ooh.
In my opinion, Titanfall
Not
was
an EA game.
Titanfall 2 was great at first. Then I hated it. And then I moved to I don't know this game. Oh, there's this game. Oh, okay, I don't remember this game, but it was I can't describe it. It's just this. It's a game where you're on like some sort of space shuttle, and you have a sword and a gun. It's awesome.
Okay,
Xenoblade Chronicles
I had a quick
X.
idea. So we're all on the next category, yes?
Yes, I've moved on to best mobile game.
Okay, so now we're on best mobile game, but here's the thing. So once you click yours, don't move on to the next category. We'll all click at the same time. How about that?
I already voted
That works.
I already voted for like the last 10 categories. I'm already on the last one.
What?
Yeah, I've been voting I've been voting while you guys were talking.
Well, you can go back and explain your votes to us.
I'm kidding. I didn't
them.
vote.
Oh my
I just
God.
like wasting time.
Best mobile game: Apex Legends, Diablo Immortal, Genshin Impact, Marvel Snap, Tower of Fantasy. Listen,
I haven't played it.
I'm gonna vote for Genshin.
Oh my God.
Because every vote for Genshin hopefully brings it one step closer to Nintendo Switch.
Tower
you
of Fantasy,
really want
though.
that toxic ass community to be in Nintendo?
Listen, we got
Yes.
Fortnite and Apex Legends, and things seem to be okay. And we got Overwatch now too.
Okay, but
so it's okay.
They aren't that bad, okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Genshin Impact is still a great game.
90% of people who play
Fantasy,
Genshin
though,
probably
God.
already have a Switch anyway.
Tower of
Alright,
Fantasy,
I
though,
guess we all
goddamn,
voted
they
for
really
Genshin.
wanted people to click on that.
All right, let's move on to the next category.
All right, next category.
I'm voting
Best
Genshin because
indie.
even.
I thought we just.
Funny
did
thing
this.
is, I play Genshin on PC.
Well, I know I'm putting my vote for this. I already know. I'm voting
Best
for Stray.
indie.
I thought we already did that.
We
but-
got Cult of the Lamb, Neon White, Sifu, Stray, and Tunic. Oh, I haven't
voted for
played any
Stray.
of these. I kind of want to vote for Cult of the Lamb, but I also really like the Zelda vibes of Tunic.
I'm
So
voting
gonna go
Tunic
with
because of
Tunic
Zelda vibes. It's the same games as the other one, except Vampire Survivor isn't on here. It's Cult of the Lamb.
True.
I remember the game I was talking about, Warframe.
Well, now you're talking. Don't talk about it now, because we're not really like. Well, I mean, I guess you can. We're just waiting for Nick, so we can continue. Okay, Alex. So, I'm just kidding.
I know it pops up at the worst possible time when you memorize some.
I know. Well, I mean,
Like-
we're just waiting on Nick. So, Alex, talk about the game you just remembered, though.
So the game I was talking about earlier is called Warframe.
What's it about?
And it kind of looks like a Destiny game, except it's not. looks really good. And you're kind of like this cybernetic ninja of some sort that has a gun and a sword. For me, it's more fun to use the sword. And you just go on these missions, and you complete it, and then you get back to your ship, and then you can do customization of your character and your ship, but you're gonna have to use real life money to have a chance of upgrades at all.
Yep.
And although I haven't played it in a while because I bought it on. Well, I didn't buy it; it's free. I got it on PlayStation 4, and I haven't touched my PlayStation ever since I moved back.
Damn.
The only things I play on are my PC and my Switch.
Yeah, sounds about right.
But there's one problem.
What?
I can no longer play Final Fantasy VII Remake as long as my PS4 Pro is not plugged in, but I don't want to have to plug it in and go through a hell of a process to find out what I can plug it into, what I have to unplug.
Oh my gosh.
It's a painful process.
It sounds like
just to play Final Fantasy VII Remake and hear a jet engine the whole time when I can just wait until I get a PS5. Because here's the thing. Okay, so here's the story. 2019. Here's the story. In junior year of high school, I heard about Final Fantasy VII Remake. And it was like 2019. I was obviously so hyped for it. My math teacher was amazing. Any of you had it, Melina? Have you had a teacher that was like a gamer?
Oh my god, we did have a teacher that was like into games and everything.
Not college, high school.
Oh yeah, in high school.
Okay, so I had this. So my math teacher in junior, great guy. He knew a lot about games. He loved Final Fantasy VII. Heck, before class even started, me and him classmates, we would sit down and talk about games. And when I found out about Final Fantasy VII Remake, I was hyped for it. I pre-ordered it.
Ooh.
I got screwed over.
What happened?
COVID hit.
Oh shit! That's right. Oh my
GameStop wouldn't give me my refund. I tried calling them. I tried calling the store. They wouldn't answer. And this was when I found out about like at-door delivery. You go to the store, you make the payment, and they bring the game out to you. They didn't do that for me. My store was completely shut down, and so I had no Final Fantasy Remake.
Wait,
well, that sucks for you. Order it through Amazon then.
It's more expensive.
Nick,
I'm back, by the way. My audio started running again.
I figured since you
I'm the
chimed
type
in.
of guy. I'm that gamer who likes to go into the store and physically get it, especially on midnight release.
Well, no, me too.
Yeah,
and
Nick,
also-
wait, yeah.
And also, how was I supposed to know it would end up like
Here's
this?
the thing.
Exactly.
Here's the thing. I understand your pain. We'll go back to the Game Awards in just a second. Sorry, my audio stopped recording and cut out, and it's really stupid, but we're back now. Here's the thing. I had the same exact issue. Animal Crossing was supposed to come out right then, and I wanted to get it physically because I'm a physical gamer. I was kind of on the fence about it, but then COVID hit, and it was still like, it was like the week before Animal Crossing came out. So in that first week, I was like, you know what? I'm going to get Animal Crossing. And I ordered it on Amazon because my local GameStop was also closed. Or they were doing like the at-door stuff, and I had called, and they were like, yeah, we won't have any copies here day of. And I was like, okay, well, at least Amazon will get it to me day of. And then they didn't. They sent me an email like 3 days before it was supposed to ship to be there on time. And they were like, oh, by the way, we're actually moving your delivery from Friday morning to like Wednesday afternoon of the next week. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to just get it on the eShop. And then I bought it on the eShop. So it's one of those rare games that I have downloaded on my Switch. Same thing, shockingly enough, for Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. The week that came out, Tennessee had one of those rare moments where it actually snowed for once, and we got like 10 inches of snow, and everything was closed, so I couldn't go to Target or GameStop, and I wanted to get Super Mario 3D World, so I ended up getting it on the eShop. So, I understand your plight.
Final Fantasy VII Remake released a month after the pandemic started.
Oh, R.I.P.
And you know I had to result to? Waiting like for about a year. No, not a year. Yeah, it was definitely not a year because I remember playing it before I moved to my apartment in Florida. I had to make the painful choice of digital purchase.
Because you can never go back.
You can never.
Like,
here's the thing.
At least I know I'll always have it.
It's not the same, though.
Honestly, though,
listen.
If I was able to get a steelbook case of that game with a game inside of it, like I did with Spider-Man, I would be the happiest person in the Final Fantasy community.
I want everyone to know how dedicated I am to Tears of the Kingdom, because when Xeonblade came out this year, they did like the whole collector's special edition, which, by the way, it is November. And Colin just got his special, like, collector's edition.
For what?
A week ago. And the game came out in July. That's how bad Nintendo's shipping was. So I want everyone to know that in the event, which, by the way, Nintendo, I'm looking at you. This would be a bad financial move, by the way, to lock a Tears of the Kingdom Collector's Edition behind your stupid My Nintendo store and get in the queue and only a certain number of people can get it. Just give it to GameStop and Walmart and Amazon and Target. Give it to everybody.
I already put a pre-order for the regular edition.
I will, if I have to, I will order, like if I can't go to GameStop and get a like collector's edition, assuming there even is a collector's edition, and I have to get it through like Amazon or whatever, I am taking zero chances that I will not have that game day one. Well, I will keep my GameStop pre-order. I will go pick up the one that I pre-ordered originally, and the one that comes with the collector's edition will either be given to my sister, a friend, or a viewer. Well, I will just give it away. I will not be waiting any kind of delayed shipping to play that game. On God.
Well, according to anime news on Crunchyroll, there is going to be a standard edition and collector's divine edition.
Of what?
Tears of the Kingdom, according to Crunchyroll anime news.
Divine edition?
What?
Yeah.
Divine?
Where are you getting that from? No. That's not Tears of the Kingdom. That's Fire Emblem.
No, it's Tears of the Kingdom.
Fire Emblem has the divine edition that just came out.
No, they're talking about Tears of the Kingdom.
I'm gonna need a source on that, Alex.
That's clickbait then, because the only divine edition is Fire Emblem.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it is. But I just wanted to look it up, see, is there going to be a collector's edition? Because if there is, I'm going to be very sad, because I already pre-ordered the game.
This is why I'm waiting.
Well, then just go cancel your pre-order and pre-order the collector's edition.
I know, but I hate when game companies do this. They're like, oh yeah, we have pre-orders out. Oh yeah, for those who already pre-ordered it, go cry in your pillow because we're just announcing.
No, hold on. That's completely reasonable because they probably haven't finalized anything that's in a collector's edition yet. We won't know that till like March or like February at the earliest.
And it's
if there's going to be a collector's edition.
It's no wonder why not a lot of pre-orders are in right now.
Just like we're not going to know if we're getting any amiibo or a special edition OLED. We won't know if we're getting a special edition OLED till like March. I think sometime late March, there's going to be a big like, all right, here's all the amiibo. Here's all the collector's like editions. Here's, your Tears of the Kingdom OLED or Switch Pro or whatever. Like all that's going to come out in March for May. So anyway.
Continuing.
Back to the Game Awards. We have Best Ongoing Game.
We have
Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14.
Yes.
Fortnite and Genshin Impact. Again, I got to take another vote to Fortnite for all the same reasons I had already previously mentioned.
And I'm doing Destiny 2.
I kind of want to say Genshin, but at the same time, I play more Fortnite.
That's true. All right. Everybody ready to move on to the next category?
Yeah. Ooh, there's a lot more in this one.
Games for Impact.
Games for Impact.
Never heard of any of these.
A Memoir Blue, As Dusk Falls, Citizen Sleeper, Endling, Extinction is Forever, Hindsight, and I Was a Teenage Exocolonist.
What
I'm gonna
are
go
these
with
games?
Endling
I've never
solely
heard of them.
for the
I have
subtitle
no clue.
of Extinction is Forever.
I think
I'm
that
doing
looks
as
I like that subtitle.
I'll do As Dusk Falls because it looks like a zombie survivor game, and plus the guy looks like Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I'm gonna do Endling just because there's cute foxes on the thing.
That's fair.
Are we
All
moving
right, moving
Best
on to the next
performance.
category.
on?
Best performance. Okay.
Oh, we got.
Horizon Forbidden West. Ashley Birch.
Where's Helena
A Plague
Taylor?
Tale Requiem.
Oh my god.
Charlotte McBurney. God of War Ragnarok. Christopher Judge. Immortality. Man Engage. And God of War Ragnarok. Sunny Soljic.
I'm doing Christopher Judge because he's the voice of Kratos.
Big snub
yeah.
here, by the way. Harry McIntyre, Noah from Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Big snub. If any Xenoblade listeners, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That man killed it in Xenoblade 3. And I'm talking like killed it. Him not even being nominated, massive snub. But I will go
Helena
with
Taylor?
I'm gonna go with God of War Ragnarok voice actor because he is
Yeah.
just a legend with that voice.
Yeah, Christopher
I'll go.
Judge.
I'll go God of War 2.
Okay, next one. Best audio
Best
design.
audio design.
Ooh.
I have to give this to Elden Ring.
I give this to Elden Ring.
Call of Duty. We got Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Elden Ring, God of War, Gran Turismo 7, Horizon Forbidden West. How do the cars sound in Gran Turismo 7?
Bruh!
They sound like
Hold on.
They sound like car games from before. It's not really much difference. Elden Ring, on the other hand, that ambience where you feel like someone's about to creep behind you in real life.
Yeah, exactly.
The same way when you turn off the lights and you have to run up the stairs.
Yo, I did that as a kid.
Didn't everyone?
I know, right?
Nah, Nick had the power of God in anime by his side at all times as a kid.
Nick is literally listening to this. Are you for real?
All right, I'm voting Gran Turismo 7. The cars
my,
sound nice.
Based off of the freaking car?
Yep.
My
It's a
God.
racing game. What am I supposed to base it off of? The rain?
I know, but Elden... Okay, whatever.
I don't give two craps about Elden Ring. It's going to win Game of the Year anyway.
Oh my god, best score
I'm
in
contacting
music.
Colin.
Best score in music, A Plague Tale Requiem, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Metal Hellsinger, and Xenoblade Chronicles 3!
Xenoblade 3 has to get the music. I'm
Xenoblade,
sorry.
the music
I'm sorry.
sucked. It was one of the worst things ever. I think it's worse than Jake Paul. It's every day, bro.
All right, Alex has been server muted.
Are you serious?
He doesn't actually get to talk anymore.
Wait, did
I will
you
mute
really-
his audio
You
in the
really
recording.
did.
Alex doesn't get an opinion. And
Okay. But wait, before we move on...
gets us a duo podcast now.
No, seriously, before we move on, Xenoblade, even though I have not played Xenoblade Chronicles 3, I just know it has amazing music because the one that I played, the first Xenoblade, oh my god, the music, I love it so much.
If you think the Xenoblade 1 music is good, the Xenoblade 3 music is so good.
I know, that's why
And
I'm
there's
like, I
two
know.
songs in the game that have like it's an actual song that is sung.
Oh.
And both of those songs are so good.
Oh my god, Alex, you're unmuted, by the way.
Xenoblade 3. Yeah, Alex, you're back. You can
I voted
talk.
Xenoblade
I'll forgive
3.
this sin.
I voted Xenoblade
Since
3,
I know
dude.
you'll play the game eventually, I'll forgive
You
you
really
for
think
now.
I'm serious about the music from this being worse than Jake Paul's?
No, but I did want to play. I did want to play into the bit.
Guys, next...
All right.
Obviously, I
next
chose
category is
Xenoblade.
Best art
direction.
direction. Elden Ring,
I have to
God
give
of
Elden
War,
Ring. I have to give it to
Horizon
Elden
Forbidden
Ring.
West, Scorn, and Stray. I do have to give it to Elden Ring too, yeah.
Art direction?
What is with
Do I want to
Elden Ring?
maintain not voting for Elden Ring as a point?
Because you don't want it to sweep, really.
Or do I want it to just... I'm going to vote for Horizon because nobody
In
else is
fact,
going to
I'm gonna contact my previous roommates.
Oh my god.
If
Okay.
nobody got
both in-
Horizon,
they're
I
both
got
in game art.
Horizon.
They're both in game art, so they would love this kind of stuff.
True. All right, next category.
Best narrative.
Narrative. Okay. A Plague Tale, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, and Immortality.
Wow, no Xenoblade in best narrative, huh? I see how it is.
Oh, here's the thing. I'm
see how it
confused
is.
why they didn't put Xenoblade instead of Elden Ring, because Elden Ring's more open world, like not really narrative.
Elden Ring, I'm not voting for. I would have to give it to God of War Ragnarok. First of all, the gameplay and the story and all the previous and God of War total is amazing.
Okay, wait. I have to actually like look up some of these games though, because I do care about like storytelling in gaming, especially if it has.
Someone contact
Here's
Colin.
the thing. I think it's incredibly interesting that God of War has so many nominations when it came out last week. Like, it hasn't even been out for a week.
Someone contact Colin and try and find out what the narrative was for Elden Ring.
I'm not saying God of War is a bad game
It's
by
a great
any
game.
means, or that it doesn't deserve to be nominated. I just think it's weird and it's crazy, like how many nominations it has, considering it hasn't been out that long.
Okay, I'm voting
Is
for
all I'm
Immortality
saying.
because I looked it up real quick. Immortality is an interactive film video game.
Film? Yo?
So,
Okay.
based
I'll
off
switch
of
to,
that, I
Immortality.
already know it has a good story.
Immortality?
Yeah, I'm voting for
Yeah, I'll
Immortality.
go Immortality just because you mentioned film.
Yeah. I don't want to keep voting God of War Ragnarok or Elden Ring.
Okay, we're on the
right.
last two. So
Best
this is
game direction.
Oh my God.
Ooh, I don't know.
Also, I'm gonna call dibs on reading all the Game of the Year nominees. So just
Elden
right.
Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Immortality, and Stray.
I want to look
Best-
into more. I want to look into Immortality more now because
Awarded
it's-
for outstanding creative vision and innovation, game direction, and design. I would honestly have to say Elden Ring for that one. Because it's a beautifully designed game.
yeah.
I
think
took a
I'll
look
go
at it, and it's
Elden Ring on
beautifully
this
designed.
one.
That's the thing.
I'll go Elden Ring for best game direction. This is the only time I will vote for Elden Ring.
Let's see here.
So, but we can't go to Game of the Year yet. We gotta wait for Melina to cast her vote.
Sorry.
That's our final category is Game of the Year. We'll probably end up doing a post game awards, especially if there's like Zelda and a Mario movie trailer. We'll probably end up doing a follow-up episode that's like the Game Awards, how it actually went, and then we can talk about all the Zelda stuff and the Mario and what actually won each category. So probably do that. That would be out
I need a break
the
from
week
TikTok.
after.
I need a break from TikTok.
You really do. I deleted TikTok,
I just saw
honestly.
some trauma. I just saw some that made me question everything.
So anything on TikTok, really.
No, this one's really questionable.
Okay.
Is it safe to share on air?
I voted.
I mean, it's safe to share, but the audience would be like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, maybe don't.
I'll tell you
Man.
after we're done with the episode.
Please do.
Yeah, tell us.
All right, are we ready to
Game of
move
the
on to the
Year.
final category?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, our Game of the Year nominees: A Plague Tale Requiem, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Stray, and Xenoblade Chronicles 3. We all know which one I'm voting for.
Yeah.
Not even a second.
I
Not
already-
even a second. I did a 2.5 hour podcast about Xenoblade Chronicles 3. It is my Game of the Year, and I honestly do not give two shits if it wins or not. I mean, I do. I do. I want it to win. I want it to win. But the fact that it got nominated is win enough for me, because there was a lot of debate on whether or not it was actually going to get nominated for any category, let alone Game of the Year. And listen, I don't know if you guys have watched the Game Awards before, but every year for all of the Game of the Year nominees, they do, like, they pull a little bit of the soundtrack and do a live orchestra section from each game, which means Xenoblade 3 will have a tiny piece of the soundtrack played on stage, which is a big deal.
Which one should I go for?
That, in and of itself, is win enough for me. I know it's going to be either Elden Ring or God of War. It's probably going to be Elden Ring, honestly. And, I think that's okay.
I mean, I
Plot
voted
twist,
for
it's Stray.
Xenoblade.
So...
Imagine Stray wins.
I gotta my Stray game of the
Stray
year.
wins, I feel like everybody's gonna storm the stage, bro.
I will fight Jeff Keighley myself.
I am voting for. Oh God.
Alex, you should just cast your vote for Xenoblade. Our 3 votes for
I'm
Xenoblade
voting
will not
Xenoblade.
compare to the number of people voting Elden Ring.
I'm voting Xenoblade. I love the design of it. It's made by Nintendo and obviously Nintendo, who is amazing.
And
It's an
I
RPG.
assume...
I love RPGs.
Yeah.
I love the satisfaction of you getting stronger as you play more.
Yes.
Because unlike some other games, you're better as you play because you learn like more techniques and stuff. But honestly, I like the idea of you become more powerful physically as well as you play more and level up.
Yeah. I assume Colin is voting for Elden Ring.
Yeah.
Imagine
as much as he loves Xenoblade, he would cast his vote for.
Dude, he did
for
a
Elden Ring.
2-hour episode with you, and he's voting for Elden Ring.
He thinks Elden Ring is better than Breath of the Wild. He thinks Elden Ring is a fantastic game, and I don't blame him.
I kind of see his
and
point.
I think that's okay. I think it would, and we talked about this last episode when we were talking about the open world genre as a whole. But I think it's a good thing when a game like Breath of the Wild can be dethroned, because it shows that there is positive growth and that games are only getting better, as opposed to, oh, we peaked with Breath of the Wild and nothing else will ever compare to this game. So I think it's okay, and it's a good thing, because you don't want to stay stagnant. You don't want to stay, especially in any of like these creative mediums with games or movies or shows or whatever. You don't want to stay stagnant and have your peak be something that came out 6 years ago.
Makes sense.
So I think it's okay that Elden Ring is better.
No, I know. Like, for the horror genre, I'm waiting for another good horror game. Which is why I want Resident Evil 4 to be really good.
So
I will say, as of right now, the plan is to stream the Game Awards. I think it'll be me and Alex, because I know Melina works at night, and it's going to be on a Thursday night.
Oh, then that's fine with me, because I normally go in the office at work on Saturdays.
It starts at 6 p.m. Central Time. Let me look. I'm looking right now. Last year it was 3 hours long.
Oh damn, yeah.
We watched it together last year, Alex.
I don't remember who won.
Who was Game of the Year last year? Wasn't it like Last of Us or something? How do you?
Let me take a look.
Does it start?
It Takes Two.
Oh, that's right. It was It Takes Two. Because that guy got on the stage and was like, well, yeah, because it just came to Switch. Okay, come on. It just says December 8th. I don't think they have a specific time yet.
Well, hey, if you guys are streaming it, I may not be on the stream itself, but I will be in the chat, so I'll be with the viewers, chatting with you guys.
I think it would be so much fun to stream the Game Awards, because then the viewers will get to see live whether or not I get to eat Chick-fil-A for 5 months.
I know.
So, but we'll also get to see if Xenoblade wins Game of the Year. Listen, the odds are low, but not zero. Put it that way.
True.
So
I really do think
that's
it's
where I
between
stand
Elden
on
Ring
that.
and Xenoblade.
I think it's between Elden Ring and God of War. I don't think, and not to diss the other 2 games like Stray and Plague Tale, I don't think anything has a chance beside Elden Ring and God of War, which is why I pushed so hard for Xenoblade to get Best RPG. Because if anything, it should get either Best RPG, Best Score, or both.
True.
I believe Xenoblade will get Best RPG, because it was a really anticipated RPG.
Here's the thing. I think the most positive thing that can come out of this, especially for Xenoblade fans, is...
Sorry.
Gesundheit.
is
Sorry.
the best thing to come out of this for Xenoblade fans is that 85 plus million people watch the Game Awards. And now you're exposing Xenoblade to a much bigger and broader audience. And having a game like that up for Game of the Year then will make people who wouldn't have previously played Xenoblade say, how good does a game like that have to be for it to be nominated for Game of the Year? So, and of course, the Game Awards is not the end-all be-all. There are a bunch of other Game Award ceremonies and all that stuff, and Xenoblade could easily win a bunch of those. The Game Awards is obviously the most, like, publicized and built up and, hyped up one. So that's kind of why it doesn't matter the most. The Game Awards, in essence, is the Oscars, and, there's obviously all the other ones, like the Streamies and, whatever the more smaller things are. There are always those. So, yeah.
Don't compare the Game Awards to the Oscars.
Okay, hold on. The Game Awards is run a lot better than the Oscars.
Yeah.
And the Game Awards is actually cool because they reveal new stuff too and make it entertaining for me to sit through 3.5 hours, and it's not just boring celebrities getting up and saying, "Thank you, this is the 70th Oscar I've won. Oh my gosh, I just want to thank my mom and my dad and this random teacher in high school."
At least last year's was somewhat entertaining.
Yeah. As we get closer, I'll schedule out the live stream once, we confirm and actually, make sure that it works, because we're going to test it first.
When is Sony going to restock the PS5? I really want it so that way I can play the Final Fantasy VII games.
No PS5. It's not real.
It's been 2 years, and it's still impossible to find.
And you could argue, is that because of supply and demand, or because people are buying them off the shelves, or there's just not enough of them? Who's to say?
It's partial. The chip shortage is definitely a cause.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is definitely a factor of it, I will say.
And scalpers, can't forget about those. But the fact that you can literally go to any game store and find an Xbox.
And a Switch, too. You can walk into anywhere and find a Switch. The Switch especially the Switch OLED, is readily stocked.
And graphics card prices are going down. I could literally go, let's say, buy a 3080 Ti. I could literally go and find a 3080 Ti. Well, not a 3080 Ti, a 3070. I could buy an NVIDIA 3070 for the original price.
I have a time for the Game Awards. I just wasn't looking in the right spot. The Game Awards starts at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time, which is 6:30 p.m. Central, because I'm on Central time. So
I will still be at work because I get off at 11:30. So.
Oof. So obviously, before we head out here, obviously I have my bet going on for if there's anything Tears of the Kingdom. But do we want to add?
I'm sorry, you missed it. The dog was chasing its.
Oh, that's a dog? I thought that was a horse.
No, it's a dog. Yeah, see.
I wasn't even paying attention to that.
I just looked on screen, on my laptop here, real quick, and it was chasing its tail, and I started laughing.
And I take back what I said about the graphics card situation. The 3080 is still radically expensive.
But anyway, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So yeah, what you were saying.
In the very off chance that Xenoblade 3 wins Game of the Year, what should I do? Because I should do something crazy.
Live stream.
You're making another bet?
But I don't know what to do.
Live stream.
Yeah, I'll make another bet because I'm not really worried about this one.
Okay. Live stream the whole story.
The whole story? No, it took me 105 hours to beat that game, Alex.
Okay, that's what makes it
better.
It's a long
time to stream.
So, are you saying wait, if it does win or if it doesn't?
If it does.
If it does win, what should I do?
It's not like you have anything better to do with your time.
If it does win, I say
record the final boss and the hardest difficulty possible.
no, there's no difficulties in Xeonblade.
Yeah, there is.
I mean, like, whatever.
Easy, normal, hard.
Yeah, Melina.
No, how about this?
Got fake Xenoblade fan over there.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, now.
I already did it in the beginning.
Almost made it through an episode.
When?
Oh, I didn't hear it.
Exactly. You're gonna have to go and hear it and go back and listen to it because I said it very blatantly. But I think if they do win, you should do a Nuzlocke run of it, basically. No
What
damage.
is that?
A Nuzlocke?
No damage. That's not even possible in a Xenoblade game.
I know.
When you say Nuzlocke,
I do the first fight. Bam.
No. How about
It's
that?
over.
No, I'm serious. Okay, so anyway, do 100%, and you have to 100% the game in 7 days.
7 days?
That's not even humanly possible.
Yeah, it is.
It was over 100 hours just for him to
There's
beat it.
not enough hours in 1 week.
Do it. You can
To
do
do
it, Nick.
it.
It's fine.
No. Okay.
Okay, hold on. Okay,
I'll
maybe
make a
that's
bet
too
for
far.
myself. I'll make a bet for myself. If Xenoblade wins Game of the Year, I will do a hardcore Nuzlocke of Pokemon Emerald.
No, if Xenoblade 3 wins Game of the Year, Alex, you have to buy the other 2 Xenoblade games on the spot. Live. Like, if we live stream it and it wins Game of the Year, you have to buy Xenoblade Definitive Edition and Xenoblade 3.
Just show off my credit card information.
No, you don't have to show off your credit card information.
We just have
I know.
You can just do it and say you did it, and I'll verify that you did it. You can show me.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bank account. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're screwed.
I know what you should do, Nick.
Uh-oh.
Okay, do you have a waifu in Xenoblade 3? Wait, you do.
Yeah, it's Melia, duh.
Do you have a body pillow of her?
Are you going to say I have to buy a body pillow of Melia?
Yes. If it wins.
Okay.
Yes!
I'm okay with that.
So it's decided. I do a hardcore Nuzlocke of Pokemon Emerald, or buy the games on the spot.
because that's not related to Xenoblade.
Yeah, you have to
It's
buy the
RPG
games.
though. I'll buy the first game and the third game on the spot. Rip to my credit card.
Oh my god. Nick has to buy a body pillow. What do I have to do? Because I'll be in the chat at least.
You have
And
to
I'll
quit
just
your
send
job.
you guys a picture. No! Yeah, I'll just send you guys a picture that I bought, whatever. Or something. Or do something.
Okay, let's think.
You have to buy a figurine, Amelia. The most an expensive figurine.
Oh, no.
No.
If we were going to do that, we should switch the body pillow and the figure. I'll buy the figure. Melina can have the body pillow.
It's only like $218 on Amazon.
Oh my god.
We're putting a lot on the line here.
Yeah,
Alex is like $120 in. The body pillow is going to be at least $85 for me.
I just
We're
want to
really
see
putting
if
a
there
lot.
is one.
A lot down on Xenoblade.
Wait, should we switch the body pillow and figurine thing?
Well, I found
No,
one.
but now I want the body pillow.
No, body pillow's more humiliating, so let's just keep
I found one on AliExpress.
Oh god, that takes forever to ship.
Well,
There's
and
one.
also one
There's
other
one
problem.
person
Melanie, there's also
on
one other
Etsy
problem.
who I follow
Melina,
who would
there's
make a
one
body
other problem.
pillow.
Did I just call you
What?
Melanie? What the heck? There's another problem. It's not available.
Oh, rip.
Anyway.
There's literally an Etsy shop I've been looking at buying a body pillow from.
Oh, I found the same one.
Or not a body pillow, but like buying a stuff from her store.
I found another one. I'm gonna send it.
Okay, we have to figure out what I have to do before we end this.
Yeah, we're like an hour and a half in.
I'll send it
Let
in
me
the group.
think.
I'll
Something
send it in the
Xenoblade
Discord.
related? I know what Melina has to do.
There you go, Nick.
I'm scared. What?
Are these things considered negative? Is that the way we're going? Is somewhat negative?
For our credit-
Somewhat, because
for our-
because
for our
I
wallets.
think they are somewhat negative because we have doubts that it'll win. So, yeah.
Okay,
There you go,
Melina.
Nick. Take a look at that.
If Xenoblade 3 wins Game of the Year, you have to buy and play Xenoblade 2.
No! Anything like that! No! Dude, Rex.
One of us. One of us. One of us. One of us. Come on.
Nick, take a look at the Discord.
Wait, hold on.
Dude,
Melina, take a
I
look.
think that should be Melina's thing.
How much I hate
You
Rex,
have to buy and play.
Pyramithra is just a bitch. I don't like her. The game is on crack. I don't know what they were smoking when they made the story or these characters.
And now you have to play it. If
Melina,
Xeonblade 3 wins Game of the Year.
What I sent.
I did.
I'm talking to Melina.
You could.
Oh, sorry.
You
what?
could do better.
Take a look at the Discord.
Oh, the Discord?
I hate to say it. You could do better.
Do you really think I'm like you, Nick? I don't go around looking for body pillows online.
Bruh. Oh my god, wait,
That's
actually,
true.
I think that would work for him.
See?
That's perfect, yeah. See,
I'm glad that we all three have something on the line. If Xenoblade wins, which sucks that the way we're doing this is like, no, Xenoblade shouldn't win. I don't want to do this.
But here's the thing.
We have doubts that it'll win, though. Even though we voted for it, we have
Wait a
doubts
minute.
because
Yeah.
Elden Ring.
Hold on. What? Hold on. What I have to do if Xenoblade wins is I have to buy Xenoblade 1 and 3. If it doesn't win, am I not allowed to buy them?
No, you're allowed to buy them, just not right then. That was the bet, is you have to buy them right there. When they announced Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is Game of the Year, you have to buy them on the spot.
But just imagine if it didn't win and my punishment was, okay, Alex, you cannot play Xenoblade 1.
You can never play Xenoblade 1 and 3. I would never do that to you. Xenoblade 3 is too amazing of a game to not...
Wait. So...
I have Xenoblade 2. I haven't played it.
So I have to get 2. Just the game, or I'd like, do I have to get something specific?
The game.
No, just the game.
Okay, good.
And you have to play it.
You have to get a physical copy of it. You cannot get digitally.
I'm assuming I should
Well,
stream
okay,
this,
hold
then.
on. If the
Stream my
digital...
misery.
If the digital is, like, if there's no decently priced physical available, you can just buy it digitally on the eShop.
Don't worry.
guess.
Don't worry. The best part about having Second Monitor, I can look on Amazon easily. Oh my god!
I'm gonna have to get a capture card then, because if I do get the game,
Nick, I'm gonna jump out the
Wait,
window
is
right
Definitive
now.
Edition not... Alex, is Definitive Edition readily available on Amazon right now?
it should be.
Because I know they were pulling, they were starting
for
to
what?
pull
The first Xenoblade.
for Xenoblade,
Well, Nick, after
Chronicles
I tell
of
you,
Fin-
I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
jump out
right
the
there.
window.
T for teen, $59.99.
Nick, I'm gonna jump out the window.
Why?
Oh,
Xenoblade Chronicles
3
2
is on sale.
Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is $54.
That's not bad.
Dang, it was cheaper than when we bought it.
Why?
Yeah, they're all right here. They must have done a reprint of Xenoblade 2 with how well Xenoblade 3 is selling.
Probably.
Oh, by the way, Xenoblade sold 1.72 million in the first few months, which is great. Puts it on pace to...
okay, I'm gonna...
No, 3.
Oh, nice.
It puts it on pace to outsell the other 2
Nice.
if it keeps going, which is good.
I really want to get this game.
Which one?
What? Definitive Edition?
Yeah, it's the original retail price. That's the funny thing.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Well, now you have to wait to see if Xenoblade wins Game of the Year before you can do that.
Yep.
What if I end up buying before the Game Awards? What's my do I get?
Well, then we'll sub in a different game there.
Oh, come on.
Don't buy it before the Game Awards.
But
You literally have to wait like 3 weeks.
Well, here's the thing.
It's not that bad.
Well, no, here's the thing. How about this? Alex, you can buy one of the 2. Just you can't buy the other one. Because I'm only buying one game, technically.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah,
I think
plus
that's fair.
Xenoblade 1, what are the chances of it being that retail price even after the Game Awards? Because knowing Nintendo,
Yeah.
They're not gonna mark it up,
No,
Alex.
Yeah, no, they're not.
They're not gonna charge you
Nintendo,
$70.
Not Nintendo, Amazon.
Amazon's not gonna. Amazon can't charge any more than the MSRP. They can charge less, but they can't charge more. So it's not gonna jump above $60 if it wins Game of the Year.
But yeah, no.
But also, that's why I say buy it the second
buying
it wins,
Xenoblade-
because then it won't change.
I'm buying Xenoblade 1 just so I can actually play it, and hopefully by the Game Awards.
Oh wait, are you talking about buying it right now?
No,
Yeah,
I don't have the money.
oh.
No, I still haven't gotten paid from work yet.
Okay, well,
Darn.
how about
I
this?
was gonna say.
When you have the money to buy, get one of the 2, pick whichever, but leave one so that when we see the results. So.
And I just remembered something.
You should get Xenoblade. If you're gonna get one of the two, you should get Xenoblade 1, so you can start playing through that, and then play through 2, and then play through 3.
And I just remembered something.
What?
I still have Pokemon Scarlet that I pre-ordered.
Oh, that's true.
Oh shit, yeah.
Scarlet and Violet comes out this week.
In 2 days.
I got nothing. I'm just gaming through Persona 5. I don't think I'll buy another game till Tears of the Kingdom comes out.
Yeah.
Except for those 2 that I mentioned that are Black Friday sales.
I haven't bought a game.
So I have to get Pokemon Scarlet, and
thing.
then next paycheck I'll hopefully get Xenoblade 1.
Dope.
Oh god. You know, by the time we're talking about this,
once you and Melina play through Xenoblade 3, we can do another Xenoblade episode.
True. Although I should stream too and go through my misery, huh?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Bro.
Please, I will edit the highlights for the YouTube channel. That would be so fun. Melina suffers playing Xenoblade Chronicles 3 or Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Literally. No,
and then you get to go play Xenoblade 3, which is actually a good game.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we've rambled on long enough about the Game Awards. We'll see.
And about Xenoblade Chronicles.
The odds of us doing an episode after is incrementally increased.
Great timing, because my camera's about to die.
It's perfect. So yeah, if you've listened all the way through this far in the episode, thank you for listening to our ramblings. Go cast your votes for the Game Awards. The link will be in the description, or you can just go to thegameawards.com if I forget. I probably won't, though.
Go vote for
we'll see.
Xenoblade.
So yeah, go vote. Vote for Tears of the Kingdom. Hopefully we'll get a new trailer and I can eat Chick-fil-A.
And
you know, that'd be great. And vote for Xenoblade Chronicles 3, so Melina has to play Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and Alex has to buy Xenoblade 3.
And so Nick can get a body pillow of Melia.
I'm not opposed to that, okay? You know what I'm saying? I'm not against
opposed
that.
to what our punishments are?
So
Melina is.
I know. Okay, but wait, Nick.
I'm not.
Nick, no. But Nick, how about this? Because ours is kind of like negative because we're getting, you know, whatever. Because they're not that bad into the.
Mine is more
negative.
about the financial burden.
Well, yeah, but
if anything else,
you still don't kind of like feel bad about it. How about this? When you get the body pillow, you have to post it on Twitter or on Instagram. You holding the pillow. Saying,
okay,
I just got my queen.
The queen has arrived.
Yes, the queen.
Ladies and gentlemen, the queen.
Oh, she's back?
I would do that anyway.
Well, only time will tell. So thank y'all for watching. Please check out our socials. And if you don't check out our socials, I will delete it off your phone. I will delete your socials off your phone myself.
Wait, what? Hold on.
If you're not going to follow our socials...
See you guys next time.
We get a quadrillion subscribers.
We beat PewDiePie in T-Series.
Ah.